I'm going to go over a couple of tickers starting with SMCI. We ended the day at $55.04, up 5.48%. This is where we landed. To the north side takes us to one level of resistance and a potential take profit area at roughly 57.03. Above that, 58.31, and at 4SD that would be roughly 59.46. To the south side, one level of support and a potential take profit area. 54.62, we could grind sideways or continue to gradually go up. Now we also have a gap that opened up, this opportunity gap, after we ran this morning. Oops, let me get my cursor right on there. I'm happy with that. Right on the dot there. And this will take us down to, we gapped up, so we will fill it to the downside. Oops. And that is at 52.40. If we hit this level, I will anticipate a bounce off of that. But if we continue to melt, that would be 52.18. I heard somebody say melt up the other day, and it is a pet peeve of mine. I don't know about you, but my butter has never melted up. Snow doesn't melt up. Like, it's just the weirdest thing to me to hear people say melt up. It's because people keep saying it and then everybody else glomps on and says it. So you will never hear me say the words melt up. Melting is disintegrating. Okay, I digress. 52.18, 50.95, and 49.74. Let's take a look left here, looking left. And apparently I drew this out, but I don't know. Did it really touch? No, this is going to haunt us to the south side. And for some people, it will be an opportunity to get in, like myself, for a cheaper price. And that will be roughly 45.92. So here we are. You can see there was a gap here as well. We gapped up, so that filled to the downside at 52.07. But you can see we hit resistance, so your spidey senses should be flashing red, 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 sell, 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 if that's your goal. So this is your sell signal, another sell signal. This is a clear sell signal, and look at this. It gave you many opportunities to get out and buy in cheaper if you were stuck up here. Okay, and these are your, on the way up, this is resistance as well. Let's take a look at this very quickly on the daily because it's been a very long time since I've looked at this. Wow, look at these gaps. Did they close? Did I miss something? Okay, yeah, that one closed. Yep, this one closed. I expected this move here to 29.15, no longer in play. And, ooh, 21, I don't know. We're in an upward channel, moving farther away from this. But it's still there, as well as this one, and this one, and that one. And these gaps definitely closed. Yeah, I got to clean this up. Well, did it really touch there? Yeah, it really touched here on the 3rd. Let's move that. And then this one touched right there, taking us down to 34.10. And this one took us to 36.39. So on the daily, oh, and we have an opportunity up here. Let's just extend this while I'm here. and that will take us to 86.63. But will we collapse and then get another leg up? That's what we all would like to know. All right, let me move this out of the way. 55.04. Now, your window will be 62.88, and then after that, way down the road will be 71.64. And then to the south side, that will close out this gap at 45.58. Now let's go to AMD just very quickly. I've been doing this one a lot. Oh, here's my public service announcement. I have a meeting tomorrow, so I'm doing a video today because I will be slammed and I will be calling these people out. It's disgusting what they have done. Okay. And this is the daily on AMD. So the next leg up, it's going to be 266.16. What is the 1 year price target? 243.22. We're going to hit that. But then after 310. So where does 310 land? That's 266. Oh, that's way the heck. You'd have to look on the weekly and on the monthly to see that. For me anyway. 207.87 is just easier, bigger picture. Okay, and we have other landmines to watch out for. So I'm like, I'm in this at 73.88, 76.45. I've sold this at 121, 127. I sold out at, well, that's for the profits. I bought in at 110 previously, 106.55 for just some trades. And I'm afraid to lose all of this back. It's like, oh, I just don't know what to do, but I don't want to cash out in this year because of taxes. I'm in a pickle. All right. On the 5, where we need price action for Tuesday, 245.45, 248.88, and don't hold your breath for 252.26, perhaps another day. The middle of the trend, the baseline, now takes us to 238.74, 232.02, 228.64, and 225.17. All right, there are your gaps to the south side, sell off at resistance, buy in at support, sell off. This is resistance, this whole line on the way up. Oh, when I talked about this, why did I mark this? Oh, maybe we ended. We can just delete that. Oh, that's from that gap. Okay. All right, that is a look at AMD. And the one I want to go over also is Tesla. This is in my gap and go trades over the weekend that I do for Monday. And I sold out some today, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But first, your price targets. Oh, I have to put this back because I deleted it. Well, no, I'll put it, well, no, I'll just put it back. No, I won't put it back just yet. Okay. I'm vacillating. It's hard to see with it there in your way anyway, so that doesn't look like, okay, I guess it is 28, the size. All right. Your levels. 861 for Tuesday. And 872 and, wait, red, white, and blue. Okay, that would be 883. Now, to the south side, that will be 840. And our low of the day was 841 today, Monday. And so the red takes us down to 819. a level we've been to before at 808 and 798. We are moving farther away from that area. That would be a major pullback. I should have bought more down here. Look at that, but I wasn't paying attention because I was busy writing things up. All right, so what happened? I set a stop loss, no, not a stop loss, a sell limit on Sunday for Monday because I wanted to get out of a trade. And I bought in it. I've purchased at this level of 833 a couple of times. So I wanted to get out so I can buy it cheaper. I always say that and never pay attention. But anyway, so I set the sell limit at, what did I set it at? Coordinates. 853, today's high, 855. I was 2 pennies off. That's pretty amazing to me because I don't know what I'm doing. So that's pretty amazing. And that's where I anticipated one of the levels. I like to sell at between 2 and 3. And I'm trying to be greedy. I go to 4, but sometimes I just let it go to 4 for down the road. So that way I don't have to keep looking at it. So I only made 2.4%, but I don't care. I was trying to get out. That's better than putting in the bank at 0.5 or 0.05, whatever the interest rate is right now. I don't know. It keeps fluctuating. And previously I got out of a trade at 1.43%, some at 0.97. So, you know, I'm just getting smaller wins here, but that's okay. I sold out here at 0.98, and this thing has like whipped us around like crazy. Let's go to the daily, since I don't do the daily. When I do my gap and goes, oh, I know this is hard to see, but let me just see if I can extend this. We are at 851. Where the heck is the 851? So it's hard to show it to you. 851 is right here, but so we've got some gaps to the upside. Yeah, I've bought this, oh my gosh, so many times. But I have some down here at 7.15, and some other ones that I'm keeping. The other stuff I'm selling sold at 7%, 3.3. Yeah, I hope this thing goes to the moon. I'm bummed that Elon is no longer on the Doge team. That was exciting, getting rid of waste, fraud, and abuse. And now they're just printing money. Okay, what else? Oh, I already gave you what I did. And I'm going to, now I have shares now at 829, which I think I will sell. And I have some at 874. So I still want to buy some more. And where would be a good spot? Well, the middle of the trend where things could bounce, but I like to go even lower. So maybe I already have a buy-in order, I think, at this level, 808. I don't think we're going to get there Tuesday, but you never know. But I'd like to get lower than 829. Maybe I'll put a buy order. Oh, I'm going to clean this up. It touched right here, even though I normally clean this up on the weekend. But since I'm here, let's just clean this up down to 808. I'll leave that and erase it over the weekend so I can point that out again. Oh, wait a minute. What am I saying? It stopped there. No. It touched. Well, did it touch? No, I'm sorry. That's still in play down to 808. Okay. All right. That is Tesla, and let's go with the ETF, Van Eck Semiconductor, and then I'll be done. I haven't looked at this one in a long time either. Oops. Gosh darn it, come on. Okay, and we ended right here at 347.22. All right, your window 352.38, your sell signal 354.56, and your at 357. That's also a sell signal, and that's where I would be putting my sell limit order if I were to do that. And then this gap will close at 343.12. And that's support, 340.73 and 338.34. Oh, and we have a nasty gap right here for the pullback. If you think we're going to be crashing like everybody talks about on the internets, drives me crazy. It's so scary to listen to some of these people because, yes, while I understand the technical and fundamental analysis, I don't really want to hear it. I'm scared. Makes me scared. Okay. But where there's fear, there's opportunity. Don't forget that. That's how you make your real money. Okay. And what about this one? Did this close? No. Okay, we've got many opportunities to get in. And let's look at this on the daily just for giggles, because I know this one I haven't marked out as much. All right, we are at resistance. There's still room to go up here on the daily. I like to look at the different time frames for my entry points. 347, we're right at resistance. I will anticipate kind of a rollover and then possibly another leg up. And that would be 372.07. This is from 2024 that I marked out. And Trader Murat and I apparently talked about this one. Oh, he liked, well, he was talking about SMH, MAGS, SCHG, and IVG, useful correction between 10 and 15%. Oh, and look at that. Look at, we went sideways and boom, there was that correction. Well, what do you know? So let me just move this and see, where did we hit? Down 30%. Oh my gosh. Yowza. And we have another gap down here. Many opportunities to get in with that later. That's not, I don't like to buy in these levels. I would flip this over to the weekly and the monthly and see where the RSI is. And let's go back to the 5, because what did I want to, oh, I want to go over Soxl. I'm also still in this trade. We have a gap, and I'm done, seriously, right after this. Okay, and $42.12, $44.05, $45.02, and $46.03, $40.10, $39.15, and $38.14. And this gap closed right there. And then we have another one, ooh, right here. Yikes, look out for that. Oh, I should probably sell. Although I get greedy. I don't, this is a trade, this is not a long-term investment for me for Soxl, because I bought in at 31.79, but I still have my lot at 9.35. So I'm keeping the 9.35 for a long-term investment. For the $30, I don't care. All right, so that's why I'm going to set my, so the 52-week high is 43.37. I want to sell out at around 47. I want to get back to this level. What is that level I marked out? Why did I mark that out? I don't know. Okay, that is it for me. This week I'm also going to be helping some friends, 3 adults and 1 teenager, learn how to trade. I'm kind of nervous about it because while I trade my way and it works for me, they are newbies and I hate to give them wrong technical analysis. I mean, I've made some great gains for myself, but that doesn't mean it's going to translate because I trade weird and I don't do patterns and dead cat bounces and look at the doge candlesticks. I mean, I don't do any of that stuff. I just do so basic that most of the people don't get it. And that's how I trade, but I'm going to teach them, educate them, and I'm so excited that they want to learn how to trade. Yeah, especially the teenager. I'm so happy for him. Okay, that does it for me. Have a great trading day.